And welcome to another edition of the most consistent, prolific, and dedicated uploads in YouTube history. This is Sean's View Entertainment right here on YouTube.com. Make sure to like this video, subscribe, and turn on all notifications and become a channel member today. Because when you become a channel member, you become a part of the family that gives you the reigning source of the most up-to-date, the most in-depth WWE. Now, as we saw last night on the USA Network, we saw SmackDown. Now, it's not about my vision. It's not about my thoughts. It's not about my comments. It's not about my opinions. What did you think about what you saw? What was the highlight? What was the moment? What was the match that you witnessed and that you saw last night on SmackDown? I want it in the comment section. I want your interaction. I want you to pull it in. I want you to type on your cell phone, your laptop, your desktop, your PC, your whatever device you have, and give me your thoughts about SmackDown. And were you shocked? Did you see it coming? Did you see that we were going to get new tag team champions? Did you see that we were going to get the bloodline back together? Did you think that was going to happen? Did you think it was going to go down the way it did? And with everything that's going on now, we got the Usos back together. We got Roman Reigns. You know, it was a pretty damn strong show for SmackDown. I would give it about a good 8.5 out of 10 stars. But again, your review, your instant reaction, your comments, because we always give you the reactions, but we put it in your hands. We put what we got and what we saw, and you give it to me back in unison, because, ladies and gentlemen, without you, there is no Sean's View Entertainment. So what I'm going to say to you is, also, by the way, share this video all over the entire internet so you don't forget. And now, what is going to be the next chapter? Because if you remember, a couple of years ago when this whole bloodline thing started and it really started taking shape, you know, it was said, I think, by one of the Usos that this storyline is going to continue on, and this could go on for years. And that's exactly what we're seeing, because now you're seeing a new bloodline. You're seeing the formation. You're seeing the domination. You're seeing all these different puzzle pieces, and you're seeing it interchange, and you're seeing it intersect. And it's definitely got multiple chapters. I mean, I don't know. I don't think after Roman Reigns lost at WrestleMania 40, did you actually think after the next night or that week after WrestleMania 40 that this bloodline was going to transition into something big, into this big spectacle, into this never-ending chapter? And it seems like it is just that, a chapter book where there is just endless chapters that keeps you on the edge of your seat. And obviously this is going to build up to the Survivor Series, and there's going to be a big match, 3-on-3, WWE Crown Jewel. It will lead to Roman Reigns and the Usos versus this new bloodline, and we're going to see exactly what goes on there. And I'm not going to leak the SmackDown spoilers, because they actually taped 2 episodes of SmackDown last night. And again, I'm not going to come on here and ruin it and spoil it for those of you that want to actually see SmackDown next week. One of the SmackDowns last night was actually live. But we're going to get more into the news and the rumors as you see the headline, the title of this video, guys. Very crucial that we're going to talk about, and obviously we're going to bring that up. But Donald Trump uses The Undertaker's entrance theme song during a campaign rally yet again. So obviously, and again, there's a lot of different people that have a lot of different opinions about The Undertaker, Donald Trump, in this whole fiasco, this entire build-up here. I mean, they're using The Undertaker. They're using Kane. They got Hulk Hogan into this, Mick Foley. Jim Cornette has his own opinions on this whole thing. And obviously what this is doing is putting more emphasis on this presidential race. Also, the Motor City Machine Guns' first remarks after winning the WWE Tag Team titles. I mean, I can't remember the last time a new team came in. Well, I know they're not new because they've traveled the world. The Motor City Machine Guns have been in every promotion. They're world traveled. But as far as WWE, they are a new team. I can't remember the last time a team won the WWE Tag Team Championships this quickly and this fast into their careers in WWE. I mean, obviously a monumental moment. Also, breaking news on WrestleMania 41. Bianca Belair aims to make WWE history with groundbreaking feat at WrestleMania. Now, we all know Bianca Belair knows what it's like to win. She knows what it's like to be a champion at WrestleMania. But what is on the plate? What is she thinking? Well, one of her notable achievements was headlining WrestleMania, again, as we just talked about and as we just said. But with that being night 1 of WrestleMania 37, where she would go on to defeat Sasha Banks for the SmackDown Women's Championship, She said the following. Belair talked about her aspirations for the women's division. She emphasized the need for more opportunities for female wrestlers, hoping to be part of high-profile matches that don't necessarily revolve around championships. She expressed her ambition to compete in the main event of Night 2, viewing it as a significant milestone that would elevate her status in the industry. I've accomplished a lot so quickly. I've main evented WrestleMania Night 1. I would love to main event WrestleMania Night 2 because I feel like there's a whole other status type of thing. I would love to be a part of a women's match that doesn't even have a title. I would love to get a WrestleMania where both women's titles are defended, the tag titles are defended, but we also have a women's match on the card that the storyline's just so great that we don't necessarily have to have a title. I feel like the men do it all the time, and I feel like it would show just how much the women's roster has evolved because that's how much talent that we have. We just need more matches. We have so many women in the WWE. Also, ladies and gentlemen, Dolph Ziggler, Nick Nemeth, as he's known in TNA, addresses potential WWE Hall of Fame induction. Obviously, that will go down. You would have to assume. You would have to suffice. But Ziggler still being young, still competing, still wrestling. Don't look for that to happen anytime soon. But maybe I'd say in the next 10, 12 years, I could definitely see that being a thing. Also, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who don't know, you should know. Tonight, TNA Bound for Glory, the confirmed matches, the start time, the watch time. Go check out TNA. It's one of their, if not their, biggest pay-per-view of the year. It's pretty much like their Super Bowl. Also, Buddy Matthews defeats Rhea Ripley in the Ultimate Burger Challenge Showdown. Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions on that. Also, Seth freaking Rollins makes his in-ring return after the 10/25 WWE SmackDown. Now, this is not his official. This is his unofficial return to WWE television. Also, footage shows Liv Morgan and Dominic Mysterio in town for WWE SmackDown. And Dominic Mysterio claims that kissing Liv Morgan at WWE SummerSlam was unscripted. Yes, indeed, unscripted. Also, spoiler on Roman Reigns and the Usos fallout from SmackDown. Again, I don't like to spoil it because SmackDown was taped last night. The second edition for next week was taped in advance, so I'm not going to give the spoilers away for anybody that doesn't want to be spoiled. Also, LA Knight, is he going to be turning heel, viewers? We saw, some shenanigans. We saw some tactics. We saw a tease, potentially, of a LA Knight heel turn on SmackDown, so much to the fact that LA Knight has now been booked in a triple threat United States Championship match for Crown Jewel 2024. Also, the spoiler on Cody Rhodes and Gunther's plans for WWE SmackDown unveiled already for next week. Again, we're not going to bring up those, but another title match has been added to WWE Crown Jewel, and spoiler on WWE's plans for top Crown Jewel matches. Also, again, not going to bring that up. Also, ladies and gentlemen, AEW locks down music head Mike Rukus with a new deal. Also, a WWE NXT superstar claims that they were hacked as inappropriate DMs surface online. Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions on that. Also, the Von Erichs, we all know the tragedy, the travesty. We all know the ups and downs that that family has had and what they have had to endure between being, found shot dead. A lot of different variables that go into the death of the Von Erichs, and hopefully with this new iteration of the Von Erichs, we're going to see not so much travesty and tragedy, but triumph. Maybe triumph, because again, that family suffered through a lot of loss, a lot of torment, a lot of killings, a lot of shootings, a lot of drugs, a lot of paraphernalia, a lot of different controversies in the Von Erich family. And again, with that movie that just came out, The Iron Claw, and everything that surrounds the Von Erichs, I had to come up here and bring up exactly how horrible and how tragic it was. But maybe now we'll see the triumph with the new iteration of this family that definitely deserves the bright lights and it not to be so tragic, but talking about the voluptuous times, the good times, the ups of this family, because they definitely have earned it, deserved it, and they definitely need it due, the Von Erichs. Your thoughts, your comments, your opinions, plenty more to come. We do this multiple times a day. Subscribe, click the bell, and become a channel member today, because as you know, if it's not brash, well then it's trash. Subscribe.